Hello, my name is Michaela. I am a knitter. I've been knitting for over 3 years, and I have decided I want to share with you guys my Christmas haul, but just the knitting stuff because it's quite a bit, and I've already been getting a lot of use out of most of it for the past 2 weeks, and I'm just excited to share it with you guys. So, first things first is yarn. This one I actually gifted to my husband, but it's to make him the sweater out of this yarn, which I have already started on. I'm doing I think it's Handstone sweater by Petite Knit. It's just a men's raglan knit, and I am on the body. So that has been super fun. I cast this on Christmas Day, and we're doing good on the progress. I'm glad that I chose just an easy stockinette for him so I could just whip it up and hopefully be done in the next couple weeks. The next yarn that I got was this. Here, wait. This is the full ball. It's the same kind of yarn as the gray one. It's Copenhagen Fibers natural wool from Hobby. And this actually matches really well with the yarn that's called for the Olga sweater. I think that's Peer Gynt. I could be wrong on that. But when I did the yarn substitute website and looked for the best match, this was it, and it's a lot cheaper. So my husband's mother gifted me this, and so then I bought myself the other color for the Olga sweater, which is this beautiful kind of plum-ish color. The names of these colors are after people in Copenhagen, so I cannot pronounce the names, but you can see them online. I think this was color 2. I don't remember which number color this was. Oh, 18. So I have already cast on the Olga sweater. I actually cast it on last night, which is this right here, very curled up. But I did all the German short rows for the back, and I'm loving it. My husband said that it looks like raspberry cheesecake, which I very much so happily agree with, and I'm very, very excited for this to work up. And let's see what else. I got these. Hold up. I almost forgot to bring these out. My mom got into knitting the past year, and now she is obsessed, which is amazing. And this year she went to the yarn store and just picked up a lot of knickknacks for me and my sister-in-law, who also knits. One of which is the Spring Doodle card deck by Pacific Knit Co. It's super fun. It's just a whole deck of cards with different charts, just mini charts basically of like different flowers. This is the spring collection, so it's flowers and vines and leaves, and basically you doodle with the yarn as it says on here, and you can just pick a pattern, choose a chart or a few charts, and you can just kind of have fun and knit with all the colors. And this does come with 2 cowl patterns, I think, too. So I actually did start a pattern with one of these cards. It's a pair of socks. I got this pink yarn last Valentine's Day, and this red yarn, I don't even remember when I got the red yarn, but so I cast on this sock following one of the heart colorwork patterns that's in this card deck, and it is so cute. It's like 2 blank hearts and then 2 filled out 2 blank and then 1 filled. And so on this next round of color work that I'm doing here, I kind of rotated it so it'll be, I don't know, it'll be laid out nicely. So I'm really excited for these. We'll see how far I get, if I can actually wear them on Valentine's Day or for Valentine's Day. This is super exciting. I've always wanted to knit socks that are Valentine's themed, and this is the first year that I'm actually getting around to doing it. I bought this last year for Valentine's Day and then never cast anything on. So this one was from my mom. She also, one second, she also gifted me a set of shorty Leica needles. I am already so obsessed with these. I mean, I knit, what did I knit? I knit like a headband, and it took me like 3 or 4 hours, and it was color work too. So this is already so amazing, and I'm really looking forward to using these for the sleeves on the sweaters that I have going right now. It's gonna be amazing. So, oh hi Vera, you coming to say hello? Hello. Okay, you gotta get out of the way. Okay, where you go? Okay, 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 okay. Vera has come to say hello. This is my doggo. She's a golden doodle, but she did just get a haircut, and we usually get her pretty short. Just because I also have 3 children, so it's a lot to keep up with. But she's a pretty girl. Yeah. Okay. And then, so she got me these ones, which I put these on my Christmas list. I wanted the blue ones. It's amazing. And then she also gave me the full set. This one she actually had already had herself. She bought it when she started knitting. And then she discovered that she prefers Knit Pig's needles, and she likes, I think they're metal. No, they're just pointier. I think they're wooden. They're just pointier, I think she said. And so she doesn't reach for these very much, and so she gave them to me. It was not an official wrapped Christmas gift, but I got it the same time that I opened the rest of this, so I count it. I mean, this was definitely a gift I'm already using, because both sweaters that I'm using have the same needle size, so it's already been really great to have another set. I've always wanted to, but it's just too much money. Like, I'd rather spend that money on more yarn instead of more needles, so that was very much so a blessing. And then Mama also got us some needle stoppers. So she got me these little cactus ones, which are super cute, and then the little doggy ones. She said that these were all that they had left. She was funny. It was like, oh, you know, maybe you wouldn't like these ones very much, but I wanted to get you 2. I think they're cute. I do wish that it looked like my dog, you know what I mean? Maybe someday I'll find golden doodle needle stoppers, but these are really cute. And they're honestly, I didn't realize how much convenience they bring to my knitting life, because I can just pop those on there and not worry about my kids grabbing it and they fall off, the stitches fall off. And I can also, you know, when you're knitting in the round and you want to knit one past your marker because you don't want the marker to fall off, and then you just find yourself knitting another whole round, and you're like, man, I should have stopped knitting like 2 hours ago. So that kind of helps that problem, because you can put these on where the beginning of the round actually starts without your marker falling off. So yeah, that's been super helpful. And then she also got me this little knick-knack holder, which I have all my stitch markers in. There's a magnetic bottom, which is super nice. It helps things stay in there a little bit easier. And so yeah, this has been super great. And this was actually, she gave these this a couple months ago, but it's amazing. This is like a stitch marker that counts at the same time. There's numbers on there, so every time you slip the marker, you can slip the number if you need to and go up. And I used this for my raglan sweater. It was super helpful, actually. So that's nice. She also gave me like lip balm or Vaseline cocoa butter stuff, which is super great for your lips, but also like if I get dry knuckles from knitting and stuff. And then I also, this is a gift card, but it's virtual, so I will not be showing you the front of it because there's a code. But this is for Wool & Co., which I live in the vicinity of Wool & Co., where I can go in person and shop there, and it's super fun and amazing. So we're all gonna meet, and my mom and my sister-in-law, hopefully we'll get something on the calendar. We can all go to Wool & Co. and buy some amazing yarn together. And then she also bought me a bunch of darning needles, which I think I put them in a different bag, but I was like, girl, that's so smart, because I've had this is my one and only darning needle that I had, and I lose it all the time, and it takes me sometimes a few days to find it. So she got me I think a pack of 5 or 6, and they're big ones and small ones, and yeah, it's amazing. So I think that might be it. Oh no. It's not it. This is the last thing, and it's amazing. My husband for Christmas got me my yarn Swift, and it's the Knit Picks one, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. And I can't believe I've gone this long without one. I would always just use whatever I could find. You know, I would either have my husband hold the yarn, or I would hold the yarn, or I would wrap it around like a bin and just like manually like unwind it. I've wrapped it around chairs. I wrapped it around once. I saw someone else do this, wrapping it around like an office chair that spins. I tried that, which worked. It's just super inconvenient and it gets stuck all the time. So this has already been so amazing. I mean, that's how I caked this yarn, and I think 2 other skeins that are somewhere. So this is life-changing. If you've been on the fence about buying a Swift, this is your sign to just go for it. I've always been on the fence because, especially for the Knit Picks one, because I think this is $70, somewhere around there. And in my mind, I'm like, if I'm going to spend $70 towards my knitting hobby, I'd rather it be towards yarn. And I can just manually wind my yarn. It's going to be fine. But for Christmas, this was perfect. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. And yeah, like I said, I got all this stuff for Christmas, and I've already been using it all so much. So I'm very, very thankful for my family who has been loving me well and supporting my knitting hobby. It's been 2 weeks now. It's January 14th, I think. So it's only 2 weeks into the new year, and I've gotten quite a bit of knitting done, which I'm very excited about. My kids got a lot of new toys and fun things, and so I feel like they've been, you might hear them downstairs playing with some of it. So I feel like they've been slightly more distracted than normal, where I've gotten a few more stitches in during the day than normal. And yeah, so I've always wanted to post something on YouTube, and I thought, why not just start with a Christmas haul and see what everyone thinks, you know? It probably won't really get out there, but we gotta start somewhere. So thank you to anyone who might have come across this video and watched it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe you get some inspiration for some things to put on your wish list, or Valentine's Day is coming up. So if you have a partner that knits, this is some good ideas, especially the knickknacks. Like, go to a local yarn store and just shop knickknacks, and the knitting ladies there will probably be able to guide you in the right direction anyway. So that is it. I hope you all are having a wonderful new year and getting lots of knitting in, and that is it. Have a good day.